When I was younger, when I was out of college, well, when I was even younger than that, my cousin died by suicide. I was 21, I think. So I had to deal with that. That's harsh. That's sudden. That's grief. Um, a few years later, my former roommate, who I worked with closely in that moment, died by suicide. And I was this second person on scene, right? And these are crushing things and they're difficult. And I remember one of the hardest things was having to call his business associates in California and tell them what happened. And I just didn't know how to do it. Very similar to when I had a divorce when I was divorced for 6 months. I couldn't even say the word divorce because it was just so unwieldy and it was not a part of my prior experience. And so having gone through those things gave me a different perspective for sure. And honoring that these kiddos, bringing it back to the present day, had never experienced anything like this. I got the call at 5:30 in the morning. Did you hear about it? I was like, no, what happened? And so then I get this information via text message. And this is a shining star. In obituaries, everybody's a shining star. This kid is a shining star. Bright smile, baked bread for one of our things that we do here at school is we have jobs 1 day a week. She was in charge of the kitchen and she baked bread and sold it at Carline. They just an amazing kiddo. And I remember all that morning before the kids came in, just thinking, this is going to be a seminal memory. This is something they will never, ever forget. And so, how do we do this tactfully? How do we do this gently? How do we love them in this moment? And I remembered something that I heard on a podcast a million years ago while I was training. Tell the truth all the time with compassion. And I just felt like that's the answer, right? I just have to tell them that. And I do have to be blunt about it. And I do have to say the words that I don't want to say because they have to hear them and they have to know that this is how we handle these things and we can get through it and it is ugly. And me not saying it is not going to make it not true. And so let's figure out a way to do this. And so I just remember saying that almost exact same thing to them. This is my 19th year at this school, and this is the worst day I've ever had, and this is why. And our friend died last night, and it was just like, wow. Now, how do we handle that? Really, not a great day.